Hey guys, welcome back to Horror Australia and welcome to our YouTube channel. As promised, our first video here on YouTube will be about Wolf Creek. Why? Because in just 2 weeks time, the second season of Wolf Creek will be premiering on the video on demand service Stan, and we're giving you all the information you need to know before you watch it. So what do you need to know? We'll find out in 30 seconds. Hey guys, for those of you who don't know, I am Disturbed Thoughts. I'm the owner and founder of Horror Australia, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about Wolf Creek, because in just 2 weeks time, the second season of Wolf Creek, the TV series, will be premiering on Stan, the video on demand service right here in Australia. But before I get there, let's take care of a little bit of business first. So in very exciting news, we have just officially launched our website. You can find it at www.horror.net.au. On that website we also have a message board where you can connect with other horror minded fans and talk about anything you want, anything that makes you jump at night. In addition to that, you can also find us on all of the social media accounts. Yes, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Horror Australia. The Australian outback, the heart and soul of a country girt by sea and a must-visit destination for many tourists and locals alike, with a view of experiencing the majestical wonders the largely untouched land has to offer. By 2005, the Australian backpacker industry was suffering following 2 high-profile cases that had made adventurers planning a trip of a lifetime take a second thought as to whether to explore the land which is located in the middle of nowhere. 7 backpackers who had embarked on the trip met their demise at the hands of Australia's most famous serial killer, Ivan Robert Milat, with the killings taking place between 1989 and 1993. The bodies of the victims were found in the Belanglo State Forest, 15 kilometres southwest of the New South Wales town of Berrima. All of the victims had either been beaten, stabbed or shot. After an extensive investigation, it was on May 22, 1994, when 50 heavily armed police officers surrounded a property in Cinnabar Street in the Campbelltown suburb of Eaglevale and arrested Ivan Milat. More than 300 other officers executed search warrants on homes owned by his brothers Richard, Alex, Boris, Walter and Bill at the same time Milat was taken into custody. Ivan Milat was convicted of the murders on 27th of July 1996. However, just as the backpacking industry started to recover from the worldwide blemish of the case widely known as the Backpacker Murders, it was dealt another blow with the attempted abduction of Joanne Lees and the murder of her boyfriend, Peter Falconio. It was the night of 14th of July 2001 when the young backpacking couple were travelling in the orange Kombi van along the Stewart Highway near Barrow Creek when a white 4-wheel drive utility drew alongside them. Pulling to the side of the road under the assumption something was wrong with their van, Peter joined the fellow motorist behind the Kombi and was never seen again. The motorist, later identified as Bradley John Murdoch, then attempted to abduct Joanne, who broke free from her restraints and escaped into the darkness of the night. DNA tests from the t-shirt she wore that evening showed that the sample was 150 quadrillion times more likely to belong to Murdoch than anyone else. The trial of Bradley John Murdoch began in the Northern Territory on October 17, 2005, where the accused was convicted of the murder of Peter Falconio and sentenced to life in prison. Just like Captain Planet, when the Planeteers combined their powers, the true stories of Ivan Milat and Bradley John Murdoch combined perfectly for writer Greg McLean to create Australia's most notorious serial killer, who is still at large, Mick Taylor, in the franchise Wolf Creek. The original Wolf Creek movie, filmed on a budget estimated to be just $1 million, was released in 2005. The film, completely shot in Australia and was written by Greg McLean. The film starred John Jarratt as the notorious Mick Taylor, Cassandra McGrath as Liz Hunter, Kirsty Morassi as Christy Earle, and Nathan Phillips as Ben Mitchell. Wolf Creek followed the story of three backpackers stranded in the Australian outback who are befriended by a local who turns out to be a sadistic psychopath who plunges them into a hellish nightmare of insufferable torture. From the humble $1 million budget, which to reduce costs saw the scenes of the film shot in sequence, and large parts of the script altered on the day of film with the environment that welcomed the crew each and every day, the first Wolf Creek movie went on to make an estimated $28 million in the box office, and has found its way into Australian folklore, joining the likes of Ned Kelly, Crocodile Dundee, and the all-elusive Australian drop bear. With average reviews of the film on websites such as Rotten Tomatoes and Cinema Scores, many fans originally overlooked the Wolf Creek film when searching for a horror movie to watch. However, after some websites and places, such as YouTube, started to give honest and fair reviews, the cult following of the film began. The film had a final on-screen kill count of 3.
What the bloody hell are you mob doing out here? Scared the shit out of me.
So, where did you live?
Oh, I get around here. Never know where I might pop up.
What do you actually do?
I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Let's play.
Australian award-winning author Aaron Stearns joined the writing team for Wolf Creek 2, a film 8 years in the making, being filmed once again entirely in Australia throughout 2013, before being released throughout the country in February 2014. This time, with a budget of over $7 million, the second film in the franchise helped to cement the Wolf Creek series into one of Australia's most successful and recognised franchises. John Jarratt reprised the now iconic role of Mick Taylor, while this time around being joined by Ryan Corr and Shannon Ashland. The Outback once again becomes the playground for crazed serial-killing pig hunter Mick Taylor, as two tourists once again become unwitting participants in a game of life and death. The snarky, dark, and somewhat rough Mick Taylor sets his sights on the Outback tourists and does what he does best, makes them fight for their life. In this second film of the franchise, Taylor steps up his on-screen killing with a total on-screen kill count of 7.
What the bloody hell are you buggers doing out here?
Did you get hit? Who was that? Who was that?
My name's Mick Taylor. Pleased to meet ya. In this world, there's people like me, and there's people like you, and it's up to my kind to wipe your kind out. You're crazy, are you? You obviously don't know the first rule of the Outback. You never, ever stop.
You'll have to do better than that!
got you!
Fans of the franchise didn't have to wait long for Wolf Creek to return to action. This time, however, on a different front, with the movies taking a back seat. Despite confirmation, a third film was in the works. The series turning its attention towards the 6-part television series backed and aired on Australia's leading video subscription service, Stan. Lucy Fry joined the cast as the heroine Eve Thorogood, while John Jarratt once again returned as notorious serial killer Mick Taylor. The television series was the first locally commissioned drama from Australia's first subscription video on-demand provider, Stan, therefore making it both a landmark and benchmark production. The first season of the Wolf Creek series was an anthology-based series, which centred on different characters being targeted by crazed serial killer Mick Taylor in the Australian outback. The only constant was that of Fry's Eve Thorogood, of whom Mick Taylor killed her father and brother before Eve was able to escape. Throughout the series, while Taylor is hunting other victims, the hunter becomes the hunted as he meets his match, and Eve recovers from hospital after being shot during her escape from Taylor earlier in the series, as it embarks on revenging the deaths of her family members. The series premiered on Stan on May 15th, 2016, where more than 500,000 viewers sampled the program, including in excess of 50,000 who watched all 6 episodes.
According to the map, there's Billabong, about 5 miles ahead.
It's paradise.
What's your line of work, sir?
Me? Oh, I shoot pests. Pigs, donkeys, camels, tourists.
Her family's missing. She's got a gunshot wound.
It was a man. Why did he choose us?
People do crazy things out there in the Never Never.
I promise you, I'll find him. And I'll make it pay.
So there's people here. They're all gone missing. Bodies never found, mostly tourists. Same killer.
This country's too big, okay? You're not gonna find him.
You have to go where he goes.
She had a banner bonnet about some fellow in a blue truck.
You seen a demon?
Hey, I'm looking for a friend of mine, American Sheila. Blonde hair, not bad looking.
What are you going to do with her when you find her?
Good question.
She's in a lot of danger.
He's strong. 10 times tougher than they are and 100 times tougher than you feel.
Who are you really looking for out here? We got plenty demons out here. What you gonna do about yours?
Just when you thought it was safe to return to the outback, notorious serial killer Mick Taylor is back in the second season of Wolf Creek, the television series on Australia's premier video-on-demand subscription service, Stan. This time, a busload of international tourists unwittingly gains the attention of Taylor, who lives up to his reputation. Greg McLean continues writing and producing the franchise he started. The second season of Wolf Creek was commissioned by Stan in 2016 and began filming in South Australia in July 2017. The entire new season will be available on Stan from December 15th, with the best part being you can sign up for a 30-day free trial if you have never had a Stan membership before, meaning you will be able to binge watch both Series 1 and Series 2 all into one free subscription period. Don't forget to check out stan.com.au for more information or to sign up for your account in time to watch the series when it drops. Also, while you're here, Don't forget to spam that subscribe button, smash that like button, and comment below with what you think the kill count for Wolf Creek Season 2 will be.
This one taken, mate?
No, mate.
Where you heading?
Oh, I'll go up north. I just want to see the real Aussie outback from a real Aussie.
Oh, yeah? A real Aussie. I ought to apply. What? You don't reckon I could take a mob of soft tourists on a real Aussie adventure, eh?
No offence.
No offence taken.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this outback tour of Central Australia. My name's Davo. Who is up for an adventure? Yeah! Excellent!
Looks like trouble waiting to happen. What's going on?
It's just a bit of an oil leak in the sump, that's all.
But they don't come loose on their own now, do they?
No.
It's probably just a maintenance error or something.
Hey, has anyone seen Davo?
Something's going on. Maybe we should take a walk, see what's around. Where the hell are we?
Whoever did this, he is still out there. No one is going to search for us out here.
Let's stay on the bus.
No, the bus might be target now.
Come on!
Okay, well, so you can stay here and die, or we can get to that ridge.
But it is safer if we stay together.
Let's go!
Move over, Daddy's driving.
Oh my God, can you see that?
What have we here?
Please, we need help.
Blackfellow said this was bad country. I reckon it was the crater. Wolf Creek.
He's here.
Wakey, wakey!
You ever fired a gun before?
I'm a fast learner.
I need the keys.
Come get me.
Wind them up, let them go.
You want to get this mother? What do you think?
It's gonna be a little bloody beauty.
Better run, you better take cover.
So there you have it, guys. Everything that you need to know about Wolf Creek before Season 2 premieres in just a few days' time. Before you go, don't forget to spam that subscribe button, hit that like button, and come join us on our website and message board. Tell us what you want videos about, and we'll be here to do it. Alright, thank you for tuning in. See you next time.